Hello, everybody. Welcome to our online information session for the Leadership Program on Global Challenges at Cambridge. My name is Mahin, and I work for BrainGain Academy, and we have collaborated with Compass Cambridge to bring to you this amazing 10-day program. And I'm very pleased to inform you that we have a very special guest today with us. We have Ms. Prajakti Kalra from Compass Cambridge. She is a researcher at the university, and she is also the program coordinator. Hi,
Hi.
Prajakti.
Hi.
Hi. Do you want to introduce yourself, Prajakti?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Prajakti Kalra. I'm a researcher at the University of Cambridge. I work in the Center for Development Studies, and I'm on the COMPASS project, which is a capacity building project. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but I'm part of that project, which is bringing you this leadership program. From Cambridge, and I'm also I'm a research associate at the Cambridge Central Asia Forum, which is part of the University of Cambridge, and I've been working here for the last 15 years. So I'll talk more about the program, but that's just an introduction of what I do.
That's great. Okay, so I can see that we have quite a lot of people here, and I just wanted to let everybody know about some house rules. First, everybody is on mute right now, and you will only be able to hear me and Prajakti talking. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns regarding the program, feel free to type in your message. You'll see a chat box on the right side of the screen, and you can just type in your questions there at any point of the presentation, and we'll cover your questions after the presentation is done. I hope that's fine. And also, after the presentation is done, if you have to leave the presentation at any minute, we understand, and you will get a replay of this presentation, and you will also get an option to ask any question at any point, even if you're watching the presentation offline. So with that, let's get on with our information session. So,
right. Yeah.
Yes, Prajakti, do you want to start talking about the program?
Yeah. So the leadership program is going to be a 10-day program. We're going to run it very much like a workshop. I'll talk about how the day is going to be like for you, but I wanted to introduce the project itself. The COMPASS is a comprehensive capacity building project that has been funded by the UK government. We have partners in the University of Kent in the UK, Azerbaijan Diplomatic Academy, Belarusian State University, Tajik National University, Tajikistan, and University of World Economic Diplomacy of Uzbekistan. And we'll partner with BrainGain Academy in India. I'll talk about that a little later as well. The program is going to be taught in Cambridge. You're going to be taught by Cambridge faculty, so people who have been working in the University of Cambridge for many years, people who've done, in many cases, the people have done their PhDs and higher graduate work in Cambridge as well. There'll be archaeologists, historians, political scientists, social scientists, physicists, economists, from across the University of Cambridge that you're going to be taught by. You'll have an opportunity to have informal discussions with. Just a little bit about the COMPASS project itself. It's a capacity building project, like I mentioned. So this is a very new thing that the UK government is doing. They're creating hubs of excellence across the UK, and we won this this project. We brought it together, and we got funding from the UK government to deal with specifically global challenges. So the leadership program actually deals with health, with the state of the global economy, and climate change, which are the biggest challenges facing humanity across the world right now. So that's a little bit about the project.
It sounds very interesting.
Yeah. Do you want me to just maybe I can talk a little bit about the faculty, or should we do that?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. So we have faculty ranging from Dr. Saxena, his PhD from Trinity College in University of Cambridge. Trinity College is also alumni. Jawaharlal Nehru was alumni of Trinity College. Prince Charles in the royal family was alumni of Trinity College. Newton. We have from Trinity College, we have 34 Nobel laureates, so it's a very exciting place to be in Cambridge itself. Cambridge itself has 31 colleges. We also have Dr. Richard Sidebottom, who is an economist, development economist, and he is actually going to talk about rural electrification, and he's going to talk about development paradigms in different parts of the world and how to look at how developing countries actually deal with some of the issues that like climate change, health, and the economy. We also have Dr. Shailaja Fennell. She's an economist. We have a lot of young PhD students are going to help you understand and navigate around the information that is going to be given to you. You're going to experience Cavendish Laboratory, which is one of the world's best physics laboratories in the world. This is where the DNA was discovered. Then you'll also go to our Fitzwilliam Museum, which has one of the largest collections of European art in the world. It also has a very big we have other collections in terms of archaeology and history, etc. So I know I'm sort of skipping ahead and coming back, but basically the faculty from Cambridge across different disciplines, departments from Cambridge are going to be teaching you, and you'll have lots of opportunity to talk to them and understand all the new things that we're going to be teaching you.
That is very, very interesting. I would also like to ask you about, in terms of the program, what kind of students do you think should take part in the program, and what will a typical day look like for anyone who's applying for this course?
Okay, so as the program website actually says, we are looking for people over the age of 18. They can be students, they can be young professionals. So anywhere from 18 to age 18 to 30 would be our target audience, but people older than that are more than welcome. And the reason for that is that we're going to look at a lot of research and how do you do research, the very basics of what research actually means, how research can help in dealing with global challenges. We are talking, you hear in the media, you hear in politics about technology, about innovation, about politics. We talk about climate change, energy, food security, migration, and we need young people coming up with new ideas of how to come up with solutions for some of these challenges that we're all facing. And so that's why we are sort of targeting between 18 and 30. The program itself will really engage with how we do research in Cambridge, how that can help in collaboration with other universities across the world. So really, we're not limited to any one part of the world. Some of the people that we already have as part of the program, we've already done recruitment in Belarus, in Azerbaijan, in Tajikistan, in Uzbekistan, and Kazakhstan. So you'll be exposed to a very cross-cultural, international, cosmopolitan group that you'll be part of. We're going to look at basically, if you're interested in doing research, or if you're interested in joining politics, in advertising, in academia, in health, in dealing with the environment, you need to do research. You need to find out what the questions are, what the challenges are, what the prevailing technologies and research is, and how that can help you come up with solutions. So that's what we're going to do. That's the target audience for us.
Right. And who better to teach you? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just about to say, who better to teach you than researchers from Cambridge University itself? So
we'd like to believe so. So yes, we'd like to prove that. So do come and listen to us and participate. Right. A typical day will start off with traditional lecture. So in the morning, I think we're going to start around 10 o'clock. you'll have your coffee, and you'll be, wide awake to get on with the day. So in the first half of the day, it'll be lectures, very lecture style. So whether it's Dr. Sidebottom or Dr. Vanel or Dr. Saxena or Professor Nolan and so on and so forth, all these names will be familiar to you once you come here. And we'll all talk about different things that we do, cutting edge. You'll really be exposed to cutting edge research. We are I know this sounds a bit arrogant, but Cambridge does set the global agenda on what's in and what's out as far as research is concerned. We
Right.
publish in the most prestigious journals, and you're going to be exposed to that kind of information you cannot find on the web, or information you cannot find in books. So it's really the latest stuff on everything that I've talked about in terms of health, economics, climate change. So in the morning, that's what you'll be exposed to. Then you'll have lunch. Then we have a site visit. So you'll end up going to Cavendish Laboratory, or you'll go to Fitzwilliam Museum. There are many museums actually in Cambridge. There are departments which have museums as well. So the classics department, for example, has a museum of its own. So we'll do site visits depending on what you're interested in. We might break you up into groups. We might do a more collective site visit. So that'll depend on when we actually meet all the students. So the Cambridge University has a lot to offer in terms of, again, whether they are scientific, whether scientific exploration, or there is more traditional. Our university library has the maximum number of books in Western Europe. And so it'll be that. So we'll take you around Cambridge, so to speak, for a couple of hours. Then we come back to Westminster College, which is where all your where the course is going to take place. And we are going to then divide you into groups to work on certain projects. So basically in the morning, when you are given a lecture, the lecturers will also give you certain questions to think about, certain ideas that you can mull over. And then we'll divide you into groups to do a project, which hopefully you will be able to present to us at the end of the course. Of course, it doesn't have to be a thorough, in-depth analysis, but it will basically ask you to come up with a research question. There'll be research methodology, and we'll help you. We'll guide you along the way. That's why we have PhD students. We have young postdocs who are going to help you along the way of how to find answers. With, when we expose you to lots of different things, we also have to explain to you how to analyze those things, and that's what we're going to do. So in the morning it'll be lecture-based work. In the afternoon, after the site visit, there'll be more group work. There'll be time to go to the library to mull over your ideas, how you want to go out coming up with solutions to what we're talking about.
That sounds very interesting. Yes. So I just wanted to mention to the people who are listening, if you want to take a look at what the faculty is going to be like, if you want to go through their bios, we also have their bios available on the website. The website is www.cambridge.braingainmag.com. So there is a tab called faculty, and you can click the tab and you can see the entire faculty that is going to be involved in the program. And having said that, Prajakti, I had one more question to ask you about the program. So we have already started receiving a lot of registrations, a lot of applications for the program. And one question we get asked a lot is, what are the benefits of this program? How is the 10-day program going to benefit me? Do you want to answer that for our listeners?
Sure. So we think there are at least three major benefits of coming to Cambridge. One is going to be, of course, the research environment that you're going to be exposed to. But we're going to expose you to cutting edge research, modes of thinking, and which is going to help you with future decision making and planning. Again, I mentioned this already, but the information that we will give you in the lectures are going to be things you cannot find by yourself. This is work that is actually being done in Cambridge in terms of research, and we are going to help you navigate how this new cutting-edge research can help with planning for the future. We're also going to teach you tools to how to analyze this information. And the networks that you're going to build when you come here for the 10 days are going to help you in the future in terms of whether it's looking for jobs, finding interesting projects to work on, coming up with ideas and innovative ways of dealing with the global challenges that I've mentioned. So those are the benefits that I see for all of you. It's a cosmopolitan environment that you're going to be exposed to. Again, you'll be going to libraries and museums which are not open to public on a regular basis. So we're going to sort of give you special access to Cambridge, which you wouldn't have in any other program.
Right. And of course, there is also a certificate of participation that you get.
Yes.
As I can see, a fellow student of ours has asked about getting a certificate of participation, even though we're going to go over the questions later, but I just felt like this was the right time to let you know that we will also have a certificate of participation, which will be given to you by the university itself.
No, so it'll be given
So,
to you by COMPASS Cambridge,
right,
which is University of Kent, University of Cambridge, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Belarus, and Azerbaijan.
got it,
Yeah.
got it. Okay, and one more question. So we know that we've worked with you for quite a bit now. Can you tell our listeners also that why did you decide to partner with Bring In Academy?
Yes. So we've been working with Brain Gain magazine for 8 to 9 years already, and we feel that the content they offer, the programs that they support, and the people that they usually recruit for programs are the kind of people we want to work with. They have the right Brain Gain has the right approach. It's open to innovative ideas. It's open to new programs. It's open to navigating between academic research and research necessary for other spheres of life. So we think that it's quite vital in the way that it puts people together. And so we felt that this was the right fit for us. To look at the Indian students and the Indian sort of market for this kind of program.
Great. So we can go to the eligibility and the cost now.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take that, Prajakti?
Yes, please. Yes, please, ma'am.
So basically, the eligibility for this program, as Prajakti mentioned, is 18 and above. Even though we're looking for people who are in the ages of between 18 to 30, the program is open to anyone above the age of 30 as well. So if you're above 18 years of age and if you have an interest in learning at Cambridge, learning about the topics that have been mentioned, just experiencing Cambridge, you're free to apply for the program and we would see if you get accepted for the program.
Can I just add, sorry, can I just
Yes.
add that we actually, I said 18 to 30, but honestly, the people that I work with range from 18, 19 to 55, 60.
Right.
And some of the most interesting people who are actually more and more coming to us to learn about some of these capacity building and leadership ideals are people over the age of 40. So really, there's no age bracket.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Having said that, I can let you guys know about the cost. The cost of the program is 5,500 pounds, which is equivalent to 7,100 US dollars. The fees excludes your airfare and your local travel cost to and from the airport, and your visa costs and your international travel insurance. But your fees includes your tuition, your on-campus accommodation, and your meals. So we'll just go to the next slide, which is about how to apply for the program.
Sorry, we didn't talk about the campus. Can I just?
Oh yes, yes, of course, of course.
Yeah. So can you go back to the campus?
Yes.
Yes. There you. One more. Sorry. Yeah, there you are. Okay. So basically, the whole program. So University of Cambridge doesn't have a specific campus. We are all across. We are sort of flung across Cambridge. Everywhere you go will be a building which is about 800 years old. Well, anywhere from 800 to 800 years old to very modern buildings. But your course is going to take place in Westminster College, which is a very old college, and all your meals and your lectures and your group projects are going to take place there. You're going to be living in one of the poshest places in Cambridge. It's called the Moeller Centre, and Moeller Centre is within another college called Churchill College. It's very modern amenities, so you don't have to worry about British plumbing, which is not very famous. So Moeller Centre has all your rooms are going to be ensuite rooms, and you will be taken from picked up from Moeller Centre and then brought to Westminster College every day. Like I said, the lectures will take place in Westminster College, but then you'll also be taken to site visits. So basically, you will experience the whole of, quote unquote, the campus of University of Cambridge. But the campus of University of Cambridge is really the city of Cambridge.
Right.
So if that makes sense, yeah. Yes. So I'll leave it at that. So that's the bit about the campus that I wanted to say.
Yep. That sounds very interesting. And to our last point, how you apply for the program. So if you guys would check the comment section, I have mentioned the website. It is, again, I'll repeat it again. It's www.cambridge.braingainmag.com. So to apply for the program, the entire application bit is online. You need to go to the website. You will see a button on the top right side of the website which says sign up or login. You have to create your account and then log into your account to start working on your application. So your application consists of your personal information, a high school or a college transcript, whichever is your latest transcript. You have to submit that, or a resume and a statement of purpose, which will be your CV. So these are the requirements for your application. And as the program starts on the 7th of December and the deadlines are approaching soon, the deadline to submit your application is the 15th of November. So we would suggest that you complete and submit your application at the earliest. And if you have any questions, any doubts, we'll give you our email ID, we'll give you our phone number, and you can feel free to contact us at any time. And I think we can go and we can start with the question and answers now.
Mm-hmm.